Well, if I had a pitch, I would say that we consult with medical groups across the country and that our specialty is customer service. We started 30 years ago. Now we have a team, and the team knows that there are only 2 sentences in their job description. The first of those is, every client has to feel like our only client. And the second says, we need all deadlines met with 100% accuracy. Now, if we can do those things, our phone will ring and we will have business tomorrow. We're just learning all the great things that Pelotonics does. But one of the things Clint Eastwood said was, a man's got to know his limitations. And mine happens to be detail. I'm good at other things, but keeping track of the minutia isn't one of them. So I have to have helping mechanisms. And that's where Pelotonics comes in. It keeps track. It notifies me. It literally calls me when I'm supposed to do something. I can't ask for better help than that because it's consistent with our promises. If we're not going to blow deadlines, and if we're going to deliver on our promises, then I need some sort of a mechanism that'll help us do that. And that's one way that I can be in charge of a project and know that nothing is falling through the cracks. Here's the key to all this. My partner and I travel up to half of the year. And that means things have to happen here without our being directly involved and without either of us having to say, did you remember to do this? At the same time, it's important not to overload people. So it's possible then, at one click, to find out who's doing what and who is overloaded and where should the work be allocated so that deadlines are not missed and so that budgets are withheld. Now, here's the interesting thing about that. The way that this company operates is that our employees are in charge. Our marketing people are in charge of making the phone ring. Our selling people are in charge of making promises. Our production people are in charge of keeping those promises. My partner and I have a very simple job, and that is to give them the resources they need in order to get their jobs done. Pelotonics is a resource. It's something that ties us all together no matter what city we're in, and it makes sure that every project goes as promised. One of the keys to consulting is that people go through quite an effort to decide who they're going to hire. But that's not the end of it. It's just like buying a new car. The first thing you need to know is that you made the right decision. So we have to look for ways to assure the people who have engaged us that they made the right decision, that they picked the right folks. And that's where Pelotonic comes in. When they hear that, there's a confidence level that builds. And it's not just a matter of we chose the right firm. It's now a supplementary feeling, these people really know what they're doing. And that's key, to handle that part of the sale, which really takes place after the contract is signed. But it's the guarantee that somewhere down the line, we'll have another one. Finally, we can go back and look at any file that has been generated by any one of us or by the client because it's all now filed under project. And we never had that before. So whereas other companies may be more sophisticated, maybe have moved along that line farther and faster than we now have that ability without having to learn all the technicalities of how to make it happen, because Pelotonics does that for us.